Virgos. This is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your daily reading. So let's ask the universe today, how is your person feeling about you? And what are their next moves? And what are their intentions towards Virgo? Oops. My universe, what can you tell me about Virgo's person? This is someone who, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone watching for your message. And with the Fool in turning in the other direction, they're trying to pretend like they're moving on or like they don't care. You could be dealing with an Aries. And as if they're starting over, but I feel like that's not. They're waiting to hear from you, and they just think that you're not paying attention. I also feel like this is someone who is claiming that they're, you know, that you owe them a message, when that's completely arbitrary. When this is not necessarily, oh goodness, look at that again. Again, we had this recently. I think it might have even been the last reading that I did for you guys, where we had both the Page and then the Knight of Pentacles in the beginning, and then we had the same thing with other suits as well. And I felt at the time, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I felt like this was the universe saying that your person is going through a graduation right now, that they are literally, whether they realize it or not, they are graduating to a higher level of consciousness, that they're rising to a higher level of maturity, and that's really wonderful. All right, what is this? Oh yeah. So this is someone who, I'd say that they've got their eyes on balancing things out with you, and they definitely want happily ever after. With the King of Wands in the reverse, you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What I sense here is that because the King of Wands is still in the reverse, this is somebody who still has, they do still have some negative tendencies. They're not completely in a place of total refinement yet, but I think that this is someone, I'm seeing the balance, the scales here. This is someone understanding more and more the way that they've behaved in the past with the King of Wands in the reverse is something that is not allowing for their desire to have the Ten of Cups with someone, most likely you. This is someone understanding better the give and take of relationships and the way that they've perhaps placed themselves above others when they're in a relationship, and they're understanding the need to be in balance with someone. That relationships, when there is no balance, cannot perpetuate. They will always self-destruct, because it's just not sustainable to be in a connection with someone where there isn't a balance of importance between both people. Because here, this is someone imagining happiness with someone and understanding, wow, we have to be on the same playing field. We have to be level. We have to both be important and not just me. Again. So I see that there's good news coming in. There could be good news coming in for you financially as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, this is definitely that this person is coming in. They want to commit, and they want to, and they're coming in to offer affection. But also with both the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, that could also just mean some good financial news for you. Virgos, or you know what, that could also be good financial news for this person that they want to share with you. Maybe they feel like all of a sudden they receive some kind of gift, and this makes it possible for them to reach out and do what it is that they want to do with you, because they feel like now they can actually accomplish that. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow, this is somebody who is coming out of silence, and they're embracing transformation. With the Devil in the reverse, they're coming out of toxic habits, whether they're just toxic relational habits or whether they are toxic, you know, literally like intoxication, you know, substance abuse, those kinds of things. They're no longer confusing themselves or pretending to be confused or trying to deflect blame or find someone or something onto which they can externalize, you know, the reason for what's going on. This is someone being honest with themselves. Maybe not, you know, they've probably still got some illusions and some pride, but they're looking back and realizing their culpability and what has gone down. And I'd say that this is somebody who has been, you know, sought power and coming out on top above all things. And they're seeing that that is why they've maybe lost this connection, or feel like they've lost your support or your interest or your investment. They've understood that they forced you to turn away and pull within because they weren't being, you know, supportive towards you. But now this is someone coming out of this place of inaction or denial, coming out of recovery, coming out of silence, and, you know, having actually embraced transformation. So, and they definitely, they want a reunion with you for sure. So let me, I think I can just put these in here where they belong. This is really great news. Okay, yeah. Oh wow. This is somebody taking responsibility. Holy crap. That's great. That's really good. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. So with the Page of Wands here to the Eight of Wands in the reverse, this could be someone who is feeling inspired. They want to come in and they want to make you feel wanted. They certainly are inspired to speak to you. But with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, there could be some hesitancy, or I'm sensing it's a lack of coming in frivolously. It's like they want to come in and they want to passionately come in and speak to you, but they don't want it to seem like they're taking that lightly. They don't want it to seem like they're just acting like it's no big deal, but they've been gone for a while or whatever's happened. They're not just flying in like nothing happened. Like it feels like a passionate energy, but also an energy of taking things seriously. This is someone who has been tormenting themselves over the imbalance in this relationship. It's like they're allowing themselves to face their own culpability. They're being just. They're being forced to face the truth, and this is what's balancing things out. Their remorse is one of the things that is balancing things out. And that's wonderful. That's great, because if they can do that and do that work, then it saves the universe from having to, you know, shove them down the suffering hole until they figure it out. Sorry, I don't mean, it's not a laughing matter, but yeah, with the Six of Swords in the reverse to the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is somebody who understands they can't trick you. I think they understand that they either can't or they just shouldn't because it's not right. Or they are understanding their own behaviors. And with the Knight of Cups, they're coming in. They're just, I feel like this is someone who understands, I can't outsmart Virgo, I can't trick them, I can't manipulate them. I just need to be honest. I just need to come in and show them my emotions and be honest. If this is somebody that you have a past of trickery with, you might want to just, you know, keep that in mind. But I'm not sensing a maniacal energy here. This feels like someone who's honestly, they're being honest with themselves. I mean, the devil is here, but it's in the reverse, and it's with the Death card, you know, so that's like transformation out of toxicity. But yeah, I think that this is someone who's understanding, I really can't come in with any tricks or any attempts to protect myself, keep up walls, you know, all that kind of stuff. Because I just need to be honest, or else I'm just not going to succeed. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, they're trying to come in with confidence on every level. And this is somebody who's, with the Moon in the reverse, I feel like they're working on subconscious wounds, and they want to come in and speak to you about, they want to take action towards you because they're understanding themselves, which I feel is key to them understanding the past of how they've interacted with you. This feels like a very, very positive energy, Virgos. I mean, this person is not perfect, no one is, but it feels like they're taking accountability and they're doing the best that they can to come out of, oh my goodness, wow. Could be dealing with a Taurus here, and this was sticking out, so I feel like I need to mention it. So with the Empress in the reverse, this is them understanding that they haven't treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. Sorry, guys. They haven't treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. And they feel like they deserve to lose you, but they don't want to. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands here, this is them coming in kind of humbly and understanding that, you know, that you are this Empress. And what I'm seeing here too is these other two cards, the Hierophant. So I feel like there could be a spiritual connection here, but this is someone who wants to come in and do things the right way with you. They don't want to disappoint you. This could be also someone seeking, you know, commitment with you. All right, so let's leave those right there. Okay, so let's get an oracle card for you guys, shall we? Let's do this one. Universe, what can you tell me about my Virgo's person? Oh, wow. So allow. There could be an energy of resistance here. And I keep seeing this snake. I saw the snake here on the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And then there's a snake on this one in the reverse as well. You see what I'm talking about? It almost kind of looks the same. And what I'm sensing from this is there could be an energy here of of you needing to just loosen up and allow this person, maybe not be quite so harsh or rigid, that maybe as a Virgo, and I totally understand this myself, that can be something that we struggle with, is trying to keep things so sort of compartmentalized and figured out that we can be too rigid sometimes, that maybe this is saying, you know, try to work with any resistance to allowing. And also, you know, depending on your belief structure, I would say, you know, bind and rebuke, you know, anything unclean, and, you know, make sure that you're doing the things that you normally do, like prayer, meditation, you know, communion, whatever it is your beliefs are, to keep yourself cleansed so that you remain in a good place of discernment. So if maybe this person does have, you know, need some deliverance, you know, so just be mindful of that. Universe, can you tell me anything else about my Virgo's person? Interesting. So I feel like this card could be saying, don't be rigid, don't be judgmental, just engage in this situation with an attitude of just curiosity. Don't take it too seriously. You know, when this person approaches you, don't act angry, don't act, you know, don't be harsh and hard with this person, is what I'm sensing, because I feel like the universe is just telling you to take it lightly and just engage with this. You know, you don't have to be like, oh yes, come in right away, you're right back in, you know, in with me. Maybe just, you know, try to approach it with an attitude of lightness and curiosity. Just not anything too heavy. Because what I'm seeing here is that this person is making progress. They're doing their damnedest, but no one is perfect. And especially if this person's having a hard time right now and going through a lot of transformation, you know, they're going to need grace. So yeah, and I would say also focus on offering up gratitude, just being at peace in the moment, be as happy as you can. Just take the situation, just take your life lightly, you know, try to find joy in the moment and in the things around you, and gratitude for all that is around you. I would say that this would be advice not only for your person, but also for you. I mean, that's good advice for anybody, really. So with the Devil in the reverse to the Death, because I feel like this person is they're under a lot of pressure. And, you know, granted, sometimes we do need to be pressurized to be refined, you know, and to change in ways that we're meant to. And yet, you know, nothing should be too hard. Like, nobody's going to be drawn towards a situation or a relationship where it's just nothing but pressure. We all need to find solace in our relationships. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say, kind of try to take it a little easy on this person when they do approach you, because it looks like they're trying really hard, is what I'm seeing. They really are sincerely trying, and that understanding. So with the devil in the reverse to the death, I would say that this person they're taking accountability. Like, it feels like this could be somebody with a bit of a past, a bit of a gnarly past. And yet this is somebody facing their demons and taking responsibility. And that's all that any of us can really do, is our best, And we can only take so much all at one time, But yeah, with the Seven of Cups in the reverse to the Four of Swords in the reverse, this is someone coming out of denial, that they were keeping themselves deluded or in denial, and they're coming out of that. They're facing this. They're taking accountability, and that's really honorable. That takes courage, and that takes strength, and everyone deserves grace if they're willing to do their best. If they're really trying. People deserve grace. So, all right. And then with the the Five of Swords in the reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, there's this someone taking accountability. They're feeling remorse over the way that they've behaved in the past. They understand that they're the ones who messed up. This is really honorable. This is really honorable energy. This is someone facing what they did. And so this is someone looking at this situation and understanding why they may be, the connection between the two of you sort of seemed to fizzle out, or that one of you might have ghosted the other, or whatever the state is between the two of you right now. They understand. They understand why. But they also don't want things to stay this way. They don't want you to be heartbroken. They don't want to be heartbroken. So we'll ask some more about, and with these cards over here, I think they really, they do, there's a strong possibility that they want commitment with you. So let's get another oracle card, see what we can, actually let's ask for the tarot. Universe, how does this person feel towards Virgo in relationship to commitment? So right now they're going through, they're trying to avoid a tower, and understandable. It kind of sounds like this is somebody who's having a bit of a time right now in life, and so they're just kind of focused right now on, I need to avoid bad things right now. So hey, when somebody's in that place, they when things are crumbling down, you can't start building until the foundations are built and strong again. So I would say that they're not necessarily thinking that right now they can offer a lot, but it's just because of the timing is what I'm sensing here. And I think that they really do value you. So universe, can you tell me how my Virgo's person is feeling about them? Let's get you guys an oracle card here. How is my Virgo's person feeling about them? Woo, dropped one. All right. All right, how is my Virgo's person feeling towards Virgo? No, I was hurt by you. Interesting. So this could be a situation where maybe they threw out hostility in the past because they were trying to cover up the fact that they felt hurt, and they haven't been processing that. But now that they're finding the strength to be honest with themselves, they're realizing that they feel hurt too. Universe, how does my Virgo's person feel towards Virgo right now? It is all too much. Yeah, I think this person is really going through a lot right now. So again, I really think that there's a strong need, not only for this person to receive the message, to take it easy on themselves, but also for you to just, kind of be merciful towards this person right now. I think they're really going through a lot. Okay, so what is this Devil in the reverse to the Death card? Oh. So with the Judgment in the reverse here, I feel like this is somebody who understands that they did wrong. It's kind of like they're judging themselves. It doesn't necessarily feel like hateful or downtrodden, or, you know, because that's not really constructive, but it feels just like this honest willingness to face the reality of what they've done and that they are accountable. What is this Devil in the reverse to the Death card? Yeah, I feel like this could be, they're thinking of you and they're putting in effort. They really do want to work on this with you because this is you, this is Virgo. And also, I think it's possible that they feel inspired by who you are and what you have to say. Maybe they've received some insights from you and they are digging in and trying to put in effort into this. They definitely feel like you're probably totally cold towards them right now. At least it appears that way on the outside, but they still really love you and they want to come in and offer you love with this Knight of Cups. Yeah, High Priestess. Yeah, this is also Virgo energy. It's like you're really strong here in their energy. They really want to come in and speak to you and offer you an apology. What is this Seven of Cups in the reverse to the Four of Swords? Yeah, this is somebody who's just like, they're just letting go. You know, they're letting go and they're stopping with the resistance towards reality. I feel like their heart in a way is like really opening up to you, because I almost feel like there's some kind of wisdom that your presence in their life has offered them, that they were maybe resisting really going into it until now. It's like all of a sudden they're actually trying. They're really being honest with themselves. What is this Four of Swords in the reverse? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is definitely a situation where right now the timing isn't necessarily right for you guys to come together. But also, again, with the snake, oh my goodness, you guys. Sorry. But they understand that. I think that there's been a karmic cycle that's been going on, and they are realizing their culpability in that they've been going round and round this cycle, this karmic cycle, and they want to come out of it, essentially. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, they want to come out of this cycle and stop repeating it. Yeah, and with the Knight of Wands here, they're putting in effort. They're being honest with themselves, and they're being driven and passionate about doing the best that they can to get out of this. With the Hierophant, they really, there could be a Taurus in the situation. They really are trying to push in, I'd say spiritually. And they also could be thinking that they want to eventually offer you commitment. So what is this Five of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, they want to apologize. They want to apologize and they want to move forward. They might try to paint it in the beginning as just like friendship, of like, oh, I just want to make things right with you. I want to heal this connection so that we're friendly again. But then they'll eventually want to come back in and offer love. I think there could be a Gemini or a Sagittarius in the situation. Yeah, with the Emperor here, it's like they want to get themselves in a place where they're ready for the love that they could have with you, and maybe like more lightly sort of step back into a place of cooperation. Because I think they've realized that they have really powerful feelings for you, and it would just hurt them too much to try to come in and tell you that and have you, like, you know, reject them. So what is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Ooh. To the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, oh my goodness. They want to come in and be your King of Pentacles and offer you the Ten of Cups. They want the Ten of Cups with you. They do. They're trying to kind of do it a little bit more sneakily, but that's what they want. Oh my gosh, what is this Two of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, with the Magician in the reverse, this could be a situation where there was maybe someone felt disempowered, or there was some kind of maybe trickery in relationship to something, maybe in relationship to a Cancer sign or a vehicle. What is this Two of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, but they've had plenty of time to think about it, and maybe they're just hoping to find a more graceful way to resolve that issue. And what about this Three of Swords in the reverse, universe? Oh my gosh, I keep dropping cards today, guys. Sorry about that. What is this Three of Swords in the reverse? Interesting. Yeah, this is them not wanting to miss out on their chance with you. One last card. Is there anything for this Three of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, they want to come out of this place of torment. And I think they're really just hoping right now to feel as if there's an option to move forward with you, even if they can't do it right now. And they want to pave the way for that. Okay, Virgo, I hope that this reading has helped you. And I hope you guys are blessed. And I will speak to you soon.